Some of the greatest, funniest moments of Donald Trump. That's right. We're having it. We're starting it. And by the way, the answer is yes. Donald Trump is funny as fuck.
What car is this? Whose is it? I like this car. Is this your car?
Yes.
Well, you know what? I'm buying it. I need it fast. I'm buying it.
You're buying my car?
Yeah, here's a check. Thanks.
Oh my God. Wow. Well, just let me get my kids out of the back.
Now, wait a minute. I don't have time for this. These are your kids?
Yeah.
I'm buying them too. I'm buying you kids too. Whoa. Good to see you, Rose. Buy me.
Bye, guys.
What car is this? Whose is it? I like this car.
I don't even know where this is from, but it's so awesome. Obviously, it's a joke, but I wonder what the QAnon people would think about this. But that's just the starting point, okay? There is so much more. This one is incredible. And I had never seen this. There's some rare Trumps in here, boys. This is a rare one.
So here's the moment. You meet the Pope. Pope Francis comes.
Right.
There's a translator there.
Right.
And he says, oh, Mr. Trump, this is very nice. And then he says, you know, I want to tell him something. The translator says to you, the Pope believes that capitalism can be a real avenue to greed. It can be really toxic and corrupt. And he's shaking his finger at you when he says it. What do you say in response to the Pope?
I'd say ISIS wants to get you. You know that ISIS wants to go in and take over the Vatican. You have heard that. You know that's a dream of theirs to go into Italy.
He talks to you about capitalism? You scare the Pope?
No, I'm going to have to scare the Pope because it's...
ISIS wants to get you. Bro, it's just brilliant, dude. Brilliant. I mean, it's even funnier because like Chris Cuomo, now banned, by the way. NBA young boy never banned again. He's like, Pope talks about capitalism. You scare the Pope? He's like, yes, I would scare the Pope. There's more. There's more.
They were probably sent here so that we put them in our jails. Because to put them in our jails, they didn't pay the electric bill. To put them, oh, I like that much better. Oh. Oh, that's so much better. Those lights were brutal. They come from the dishonest press? Where? Oh, don't turn them on. Forget it.
Forget it.
Right? Don't turn them on. Don't turn the lights on. Plus, we save on electricity, right? And because the lights didn't work, I won't pay the rent. So we get better lighting, and we don't pay the rent, right? Right? No, get those lights off. Off. Turn them off. They're too bright. Turn them off. Turn them off. Let's go. Ready? Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn them off. So much nicer. No, that's the way we have to negotiate for our country.
Dude, he was like looking back at some of these, like especially older ones where he's like not, I mean, he's like very clearly still bananas, right? But like not as bananas as he once was. You see like what the deal was. Like you see what happened. Okay. You see how like people fell in love with him basically. He is so telegenic. What is this? He might be the GOAT.
I don't know what.
Let's see. Look at this one. Dumb shining moment. What?
I don't know what I said.
The ball is tipped, and then
What is this music? I don't know if that's copyright or not.
Big water, ocean water.
just how hard you worked, but now it shows.
Yeah, remember when he stared at the fucking sun during the whatever, I can't even talk, whatever that fucking thing that happens? I'm forgetting the word now. The eclipse. Um, he looked and pointed directly at the sun at the exact moment someone shouted, "Don't look." This was great. Oh God, this was so good. It was so good. He was undefeated, bro.
I said to the doctor, it was Dr. Ronnie Jackson, I said, is there some kind of a test, an acuity test? And he said there actually is, and he named it, whatever it might be. And it was 30 or 35 questions. The first questions are very easy. The last questions are much more difficult. Like a memory question, it's like you'll go person, woman, man, camera, TV. So they say, could you repeat that? So I said, yeah. So it's person, woman, man, camera, TV. Okay, that's very good. If you get it in order, you get extra points. Okay, now he's asking you other questions, and then 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes later, they say, remember the first question? Not the first, but the 10th question?
This motherfucker was the president, bro. Look at him. Look at the dude he's talking to.
Give us that again. Can you do that again? And you go person, woman, man, camera, TV.
You could not have gotten a better fucking president for America than this man. He is the president we deserved, for sure.
If you get it in order, you get extra points. They said nobody gets it in order. It's actually not that easy, but for me it was easy. Person, woman, that's amazing. How did you do that? I do it because I have like a good memory, because I'm cognitively there.
I took the test too when I heard that you passed it.
Yeah, how did you do it?
Well, it's not the hardest test.
No, but
there's a picture and it says, what's that? And it's an elephant.
No. You see, that's all misrepresentation.
Well, that's what it was on the web.
It's all misrepresentation. Because, yes, the first few questions are easy, but I'll bet you couldn't even answer the last 5 questions. I'll bet you couldn't. They get very hard, the last 5 questions.
Well, one of them was count back from 100 by 7.
And let me tell you, you couldn't answer. You couldn't answer.
All right, what's the question?
Many of the questions. I'd get you the test. I'd like to give it. It's a very standard test. I took it at Walter Reed Medical Center in front of doctors, and they were very surprised. They said, that's an unbelievable thing. Rarely does anybody do what you just did.
Bro, come on. He took a fucking test for people who are, like, cognitively impaired. And he's flexing that he's, like... He's fucking flexing, dude. He's flexing that he killed it. He aced the cognitive impairment test. Donald Trump trying out the laugh challenge.
Thank you.
For the record, it wasn't.
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't. Your Twitter account?
Thank you.
For the record, it was well beyond Rosie O'Donnell.
Yes, I'm sure it was.
Well, I just don't respect her as a journalist. I have no respect for her. I don't think she's very good. And she starts asking me all sorts of ridiculous questions. And, you know, you could see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever.
It has not been easy for me. And, you know, I started off in Brooklyn. My father gave me a small loan of $1 million.
But, I mean, we live off Chinese manufacturing, whether we like it or not.
That's because when you say we, you are stupid. Very well. I mean, I don't know. Maybe people don't want my message. Maybe they want to stay mediocre. And if they do, they should put a politician in office, because that's what's going to happen.
You're smart enough to know that words are
What do you
weapons.
mean smart enough? What does that mean?
You're smart enough to know that words are weapons.
Well, I went to the Wharton School of Finance. I have to sort of say that because, you know, like somebody says, like, you know, you're smart enough. But go ahead. What they did, Jose, is a total default. They signed a 5-year contract with no outs, and they said, oh, well. And by the way, Univision called me, and they apologized for what they're doing because they felt so stupid. I think I am a nice person. People that know me like me. Because China and all of these people, Mexico is the new China, by the way. Mexico is unbelievable what they're doing with cars and with industry. They are taking our business like we're a bunch of babies. We don't have our best and our brightest negotiating for us. We have a bunch of losers. I'll tell you what, I'd like guys like Jack Welch. I like guys like Henry Kravis. I'd love to bring my friend Carl Icahn. You know, I mean, we have people that are great. We have people that are better than any of their negotiators. We don't use them, Joe. Yeah. We use people that are soft and...
Remember when Carl Icahn shorted steel stocks and then quit the administration over the Chinese tariffs? I remember. To be fair, these aren't that funny. I guess you have to be like a boomer to like some of this, but...
and weak and frankly stupid and incompetent. India, you know, you call up American Express and you talk to somebody on the phone, they have an accent, you say, where are you from? We're talking to them in India. And I say, we can't do that ourselves. I have buildings, I own the Bank of America building, big deal.
Wait, didn't we watch this before?
Since I just assumed he was running as a joke. Donald Trump often appears on Fox.
Oh, this is a legendary one. This is one of my favorites.
How are you? How are you doing? How old are you, Coleman?
Thank you so much.
7. Wow, that's pretty good, right? Is everything good? You doing well in school?
Hello, good evening.
Well, that's very good. Well, you just have a good time. Are you still a believer in Santa?
Perfect.
Because at 7, it's marginal, right? Well, Merry Christmas.
So good. Because a 7 is marginal, right? Let's see. I'm going to go back to the thread.
What do you think is Joe Biden's strongest feature as a competitor in politics?
Well, I would have said experience, but he doesn't really have experience because I don't think he remembers what he did yesterday. So how is that experience? He's been there a long time. He was never known as a smart person.
Pick one good thing. Okay, what is his weakest point, do you think?
Tell you. I mean, I'm really serious. He's got many. I could talk about weak points all day long. First of all, he's not mentally sharp enough to be president. Biden doesn't know, I mean, he doesn't know he's alive.
What do you think is Joe Biden's strongest feature as a competitor?
Stars of the world, Little Pimp. One of
This is when he brought up Lil Pump when he was doing like 8 rallies in a row.
the big superstars of the world, Little Pimp. There he is. How's it going? Do you want to come up and say something? You want to? Come on. Little Pump. Come on. Come on up here. Come on up here. Does everyone know who he is? Do you know how big he is? Come on up here. It's a nice hat. Come on, say something.
Hello, everybody. How you guys feeling? I come here to say, Mr. President, I appreciate everything you've done for our country. You brought the troops home, and you're doing the right thing. MAGA 20, 20, 20. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. And do not vote for Sleepy Joe at all.
Bro, he got real animated with it in the end. Believe it.
One of the big. We'd be better off, as an example, in Iraq. What are we doing? What are we doing? The migration was caused by Iraq, by Libya, by this. We want to give people freedom? We're not going to have our own freedom pretty soon if we keep doing this. We're not going to have our own freedom. They don't want freedom. It's like I saw somebody, I won't even say because it's embarrassing. We want it where the women over there don't have to wear the you-know-what. And then I said, oh, well, that makes sense. That's nice. Then I saw women interviewed. They said, we want to wear them. We've worn them for 1,000 years. Why would anybody tell us not to? They want to. What the hell are we getting involved for? In fact, it's easier. You don't have to put up makeup. Look how beautiful everyone looks. Wouldn't it be easier? Wah. Right? Wouldn't that be easy? I'll tell you, if I was a woman, I don't want to. Wah. I'm ready, darling. Let's go. It's true.
You guys have never seen that? I've played this before. It's like one of his best. He's not even wrong. Like at the, he obviously doesn't agree, right? About wearing he obviously doesn't agree with it. He's like, that's fucking bullshit. But he's right that like women want to wear it. That's what he said. I couldn't even fucking find the original. It's so annoying. Oh, this was a really good one too.
Okay. You mentioned the Bible. You've been talking about how it's your favorite book. And you said, I think last night in Iowa, some people are surprised that you say that. I'm wondering what one or two of your most favorite Bible verses are and why.
I wouldn't want to get into it because to me that's very personal. You know, when I talk about the Bible, it's very personal. So I don't want to get into verses. I don't want to get into.
There's no verse that means a lot to you that you think about or cite?
The Bible means a lot to me, but I don't want to get into specifics.
Even to cite a verse that
you
like?
No, I don't want to do that.
You're an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal. I think it's just an incredible. The whole Bible is an incredible.
Who the fuck would even say Old Testament? Like what? Like, how do you not know? Like what the? How do you not know what to say there? It's like Old Testament, lots of good stories in there. Very big fan.
Equal. I think it's just an incredible. The whole Bible is an incredible. I joke very much so. They always hold up the Art of the Deal. I say my second favorite book of all time. But I just think the Bible is just something very special.
Oh, this one's a special one. I love this one because the music playing in the background too.
Yeah.
This is when he finds out that Ruth Bader Ginsburg is dead.
She just died? Wow. I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time. She led an amazing life. What else can you say? She was an amazing woman. Whether you agreed or not, she was an amazing woman who led an amazing life. I'm actually sad to hear that. I am sad to hear that. Thank you very much.
Yo! What?
Obama.
I banned the guy who fucking sent that. Trump rose Hillary. I'm not gonna watch all the Hillary rows, but he was something else, dude. Conservative behind the CRT is outlining his new strategy. The strategy here is to use a non-threatening what? My goal this year is for the 10+ state legislatures to pass curriculum transparency bills requiring public schools to make all teaching materials easily available for parents via internet. It's time to get the political predators out of the shadows and return the power to families.
Israel has hip.
Oh, fucking yeah. Okay, or no. Bro, are you serious? Are you serious, dude? Are you serious, dude? Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? We're looking at Trump memes and you're like, hey, bro, watch this 1 hour video. Just take a fucking week off. Actually think about who you are as a person, what you're doing here. Like maybe in that week off, you're just like, you've been in here for 8 months. That's the only reason why I didn't permanently ban you. Especially because the dude whose video you linked is like maybe not even a fucking reformed Nazi piece of shit who constantly fucking talks shit, constantly calls me a fucking cockroach, which I don't even personally give a shit about. But that's like something that I remember. Whenever someone does that, I'm like, okay, I know where you're coming from. I know what part of the internet you're coming from. So like, I'm not going to watch his dumbass videos. And you linking them to me right now while we're looking at fucking Trump memes is actually really, really stupid. Okay? Just think about that for a second. Think about where you're at, what you're doing with your life. Just ruin the fucking vibes, dude. His uncle nuclear speech sentence? What?
Fox, which is ironic because a fox often appears on Donald Trump's head. If you're at the Washington Post table with Trump and you can't finish your entree, don't worry, the fox will eat it. Gary Busey said recently that Donald Trump would make a great president.
I'm campaigning for him now. Trump.
Of course, he said the same thing about an old rusty birdcage he found.
Donald Trump. Obviously, we all know about your credentials and breadth of experience.
This is literally the reason why he's president. Like, that's not even a joke. What you are about to see is the reason why Donald Trump became president of the United States of America. Not even a joke.
No, seriously, just recently in an episode of Celebrity Apprentice at the steakhouse, the men's cooking team did not impress the judges from Omaha Steaks. And there was a lot of blame to go around, but you, Mr. Trump, recognized that the real problem was a lack of leadership. And so ultimately you didn't blame Little John or Meatloaf. You fired Gary Busey. These are the kind of decisions that would keep me up at night. Well handled, sir. Well handled. Well handled, sir. I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president. I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president. I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president. I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president. I continue to believe Mr. Trump will not be president.
I'm president. Hey, I'm president. Can you believe it? Donald Trump is president of the United States. Oh, who can say? I'm president. I'm sorry. When you become president, it's very special. Sorry, folks. Can you believe it's me? Do you believe it? I'm the president of the United States. I'm your president, America. This is your president. Do you hear me? The president of the United States standing before you again. I was in Washington. It
really was crazy for the longest time. Like there was a very long time, like for like a year almost, it just like didn't feel real. So crazy.
I think 17 times, all of a sudden I'm president of the United States. It was a little surreal to say I'm the president of the United States. Then I realized I'm in the Oval Office. Where are we? Oh.
Wait, what is this?
Shut up, silly woman.
What the fuck is this, bro? Donald Trump at a rally giving speech, shut up, silly woman, misogynistic. How did you even find that? Yeah, we've seen the bald eagle attack him, but bears repeating. What happened to MasterChef? I missed it. Dude, please stop. Are you fucking stupid? Are you joking? Is this like a fucking meme, dude? Please just take a day off, dude. That's what happened to MasterChef. I just like don't understand what is happening half the time with people in the chat. Like maybe that person is like a really busy day or something, I guess. I don't know. I just immediately assume that they're just like memeing though.
Put your hand out of the glove.
How's my hair?
No good. No good. No good.
Watch it.
That's great. That's great. Almost done here. That's great.
Look at the burger. You don't show the aspirin over there.
His ass.
I mean, he's pretty funny. I mean, he's pretty fast, dude. Look at that. To be fair, it's like 5:30. The dude could have gotten home from work. Okay, now I feel bad that I banned that guy. Okay, now I feel bad. I mean, I didn't ban him. I just like fucking banned him for the day. MasterChef, DMCA, it's over. Okay, the dream is dead. But some just hate watch. They even DM your subscribers bullshit as well. Yeah, I know. This was also the vid from the Sudafed leak. Oh yeah, that was what it was. Pretty fast.
His ass.
All right, they now your average African unban him.
I'm doing this for the cover of Time magazine. I love Time magazine. What you will do for a cover, this bird is seriously dangerous but beautiful.
Back when he loved Time magazine. Oh. Another really good one was Trump Taco Bowl. Trump on Hurricane Florence when he wanted to nuke it.
I just want to thank all of the incredible...
Oh, not this one. This is so good. This is so good too.
I just want to thank all of the incredible men and women who have done such a great job in helping with Florence. This is a tough hurricane, one of the wettest we've ever seen from the standpoint of water. Rarely have we had an experience like it, and it certainly is not good. But the people of North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, all of the areas affected, you've been incredible. There's been a loss.
It's one of the wettest hurricanes we've ever seen from the standpoint of water, he said. Remember when he had hamburgers? Oh, he tossed paper towels at the victims, the survivors of was it Irma? Irma it was, right? And the disaster relief. Dude, when he got COVID, it was so awesome. Trump, time of your life. This video makes me kind of sad. I don't know if you want to play the music. No, I don't want to play that. Wait, he put a candy bar on a kid's head? What? Oh my God, I never saw this, bro. Are you serious? Yo, there's always like a new... There's always a new rare Trump. Trump, Katy Perry, Russell Brand beef. Oh yeah, this is great. I like Russell Brand, but Katy Perry made a big mistake when she married him. Let's see if I'm right. I hope not. That Katy Perry is no bargain, but I don't like John Mayer. He dates and tells. Be careful, Katy. Just watch. I watched Russell Brand at Rusty Rockets on the Jimmy Fallon show the other night. What the hell do people see in Russell? A major loser. Dude, this is what I miss more than anything else. Oh, what a cute face he has. What I missed more than anything else with Donald Trump is his Twitter account. He was so fucking sassy, dude. Wait, he's speaking Hindi? What?
The moment I stand in reverence before every human being and see God in him, that moment I am free.
What the fuck?
You are making impressive strides with your exciting Chandrayaan lunar program. This is the country where your people cheer on some of the world's greatest cricket players, from Sachin Tendulkar to Virat Kohli.
Wait, rare flirty Trump? Wait, why are there so many? Wait, so I never even knew this happened.
From Sachin Tendulkar to Virat Kohli.
All the Trump era proved that the left-wing media is no different than the right-wing. They just say shit in a more condescending way. There's nothing more of a self-report than saying left-wing media. Like, what is left-wing media, dumbass? Like, who in the fucking media is actually left-wing? Ethan loves this one. What is this one?
They ultimately had us miraculously losing by 20,000 votes. And I can show you right here that Wisconsin, we're leading by a lot. And then...
No, this is not real, dude. This is not real. He never... That's not a real... Dude, there's actually poopy on this, dude. That's not a real one. Oh my God, you memed too hard. This is a good one.
I want to get paid the same as a man, and I think you understand that. So, if you become president, will a woman make the same as a man? And do I get to choose what I do with my body?
No.
You're going to make the same if you do as good a job.
I want to get paid the same as a man, and I think you understand that. So, if you become president, will a woman make the same as a man? And do I get to choose what I do with my body?
Nope. He's just like that. Bro, that one isn't even a thing. Like, he just... Oh, when he was in the truck, that was awesome too. This was hilarious. So he had so much fun. Oh, this was awesome.
Give you a update on the hurricane. We got lucky in Florida, very, very lucky indeed. We had actually, our original chart was that it was going to be hitting Florida directly. Maybe I could just see that, Kevin. It was going to be hitting directly, and that would have affected a lot of other states. But that was the original chart, and you see it was going to hit not only Florida but Georgia. It could have was going toward the Gulf. That was what was originally projected, and it took a right turn. And ultimately, hopefully, we're going to be lucky. It depends on what happens with South Carolina and North Carolina.
This is before we even get to the his deranged nuclear uncle.
Having nuclear. My uncle was a great professor in science.
Yeah, he was an MIT professor. Remember, that's the reason why he said by osmosis he knew a lot about COVID. Because of his nuclear uncle. he also was a bit of a scientist himself. In the beginning of COVID, he was like, yeah, my uncle was a great MIT scientist.
Scientist and engineer, Dr. John Trump at MIT. Good genes, very good genes, okay?
Yeah, see, he's doing it again.
The Wharton School of Finance, very good, very smart. You know, if you're a conservative Republican, if I were a liberal, if I ran as a liberal Democrat, they would say I'm one of the smartest people anywhere in the world. It's true. But when you're a conservative Republican, they try, do they do a number? That's why I always thought of, went to Wharton, was a good student, went there, did this, built the, I have to give my credentials all the time because we're at a little disadvantage. But you look at the nuclear deal, the thing.
I'm not American, nor do I care about Trump and the Republicans. Why so much hate if he has done better than any Democrate in a long time? Dog. Donald Trump definitely did not do better than any Democrate, okay, in a long time. The reason why I fucking despise the Democrate is because they don't do enough to fucking undo Donald Trump's fuck-ups. His administration fucking absolutely eviscerated our immigration policies, made it even worse. Straight up white nativist immigration policies. How the fuck do you think he did anything good?
That really bothers me. It would have been so easy. And it's not as important as these lives are. Nuclear is so powerful. My uncle explained that to me many, many years ago, the power. And that was 35 years ago. He would explain the power of what's going to happen. And he was right. Who would have thought? But when you look at what's going on with the 4 prisoners, now it used to be 3. Now it's 4. But when it was 3, and even now, I would have said it's all in the messenger. Fellas, and it is fellas because, they haven't figured that the women are smarter right now than the men, so, it's going to take them about another 150 years.
I have no idea where he went with that.
Has he offered to withdraw? From the process?
I remember that one.
Has he offered to withdraw? From the process?
Does anyone know why he did that? Do we ever find out why he did that?
Has he offered to withdraw? From the process?
Why? What an insane thing to do, dude. Many French fries.
As much food as we have. We have pizzas, we have 300 hamburgers, many French fries, all of our favorite foods. I want to see what's here when we leave, because I don't think it's going to be much. The reason we did this is because of the shutdown. We want to make sure that everything is right. So we sent out, we got this, and we have some more.
This was actually awesome. Like Veep music or whatever, but what a fucking, this was a legendary moment.
Wonderful people working in the White House, they helped us out with this. And I will say the Republicans are really sticking together. It's great to see because we need border security. We have to have it. We have to have it, no doubt about it. Should have happened 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 10 years ago. And it's going to happen now. It's going to happen now. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy your food.
I know him well.
Oh, this was so good.
Mini Mike. I know him well. I knew that was going to happen. That was probably the worst debate performance in the history of presidential debates. Do we agree? Has there ever been anything like that? He's going, oh, get me off of this stage. Get me off. Get me off of this stage. Mini Mike.
So it got me thinking, has there ever been like bad Trump moments when he's like bombing? Because he always pops the fuck off. That's what I responded to Champagne Sharks with. I was like, I want to see a compilation of him absolutely bombing. Like, just, you know what? Just not really. Like, the vaccine one is one that I can think of where everyone's like, boo. But every other moment, like, every other moment throughout his fucking campaign, throughout the debate stage, like,
I would just look. I said, this is not an Indian. She said, I'm an Indian. Do you remember when I said, I have more Indian blood than me? I have more in me than she has, and I have none. Unfortunately, I'd like to have some. I would like to have some. I think it could help. Might make me better. But I have none, and I said, I have more than she does. And then she went out and she choked. Remember that? And she went out and she took a test. And it found out that about 700 years ago, there was a possible event. 1024th, right? Wasn't that it? Good memory, very good memory. Trump has a good memory. Good memory.
bro, just like these people, like, remember, like, Elizabeth Warren went to Harvard. Like, she was a professor at Harvard University, like at Harvard Law. As a matter of fact, according to the Fordham Law Review, fun fact for those of you who don't know, Elizabeth Warren was named Harvard Law's first woman of color law professor in 1992 or 1994, whenever she first went to Harvard. That's how fucking incredible is that, by the way, that it took until like 1994 for Harvard to have a woman of color, and then even then it wasn't actually a fucking woman of color. How bananas is that? Anyway, that's America, by the way. No racism. Obviously, no racism whatsoever. So was it the color white? Yeah. So this person who was literally like a Harvard law professor, you know what I mean? I love how he got 1024 correct. Yeah. And he just owned her. He literally just fucking absolutely destroyed her, like, in an incredible way. This is a bad moment.
Yeah. Started to go up.
I mean, it wasn't even bad. It was pretty funny.
Well, right here, the United States is lowest in numerous categories. We're lower than the world.
Lower than the world?
Lower than Europe.
In what? In what?
Take a look. Right here. Here's case death.
Oh, you're doing death as a proportion of cases. I'm talking about death as a proportion of population. That's where the US is really bad. Much worse than South Korea, Germany, etc.
You can't do that. You have
Why
to go,
can't I do that?
You have to go by where. Look, here is the United States. You have to go by the cases. The cases.
Why not as a proportion of population?
When we have somebody.
You can't do that. You can't do that. I love that, dude. See, you're wrong. I like it. Wait, what is this?
The Pew Research says that there are, for immigrants on the whole,
Come on, try getting it out. Try getting it out.
I'll get it out.
I mean, I don't know if you're going to put this on television, but you don't even know what you're talking about. Try getting it out. Go ahead.
He made a reporter repeat the phrase Kung Flu multiple times.
There are some, at least one White House official, who used the term Kung Flu, referring to the fact that this virus started in China. Is that acceptable? Is it wrong? Are you worried that having this virus be talked about as a Chinese virus, that might
I wonder who said that. You know who said that?
I'm not sure the person's name, but would you condemn the fact
say
that
the term again?
A person at the White House used the term Kung Flu. My question is, do you think that that's wrong? Kung Flu. And do you think using the term... There are some...
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where are the people that died? What is this?
Happened to me. They killed my mom, my six brother. They left behind them.
Where are they now?
They killed them. They are in the mass graves in Sinjar. This happened.
He just said, where are they now? Oh. Dude, this motherfucker was the president, dude. He was like straight up. Oh, the big strong guys. Oh, I love this one.
Look at the size of that guy. Man.
I mean, that is like a very American value, for the record. That actually made him
He's a
lovable and like
massive guy. This big, powerful guy. This guy he is a monster. A giant of a man. One really large person. I've seen a lot of people over the years. Big people. You know, I have a friend, big guy, one of the biggest in the world. This big, strong friend of mine who weighed like 250 then, which 250 then is big. That's like 310 now, right? This was a long time ago. It's a lot of big people I'm standing next to. That's some big people behind me. Boy, they're big. Big guy. Big guy. Big guy. He's your big guy in town, folks. Big guy. Strong, tough. Strong man, big, tough guy. This is a big, tough guy. A very, very powerful guy. Big, strong guy. Big, strong guy. Big, strong guy.
remember when he told the Native Americans about Elizabeth Warren?
And I just want to thank you because you're very, very special people. You were here long before any of us were here. Although we have a representative in Congress who they say was here a long time ago. They call her Pocahontas. But you know what? I like you because you are special. You are special people. You are really incredible.
I didn't know this. I did not see this. Yo, some of this I missed on. Oh, no, dude. That's
incredible people, and I have to, from the heart, from the absolute heart, we appreciate what you've done, how you've done it, the bravery that you displayed, and the love that you have for your country. Tom, I would say that's as good as it gets, wouldn't you say?
I don't remember that one.
I love it. I love it. I'm sitting there tweeting, bing, bing, bing. You press a button, bing, bing. They all hand you checks, bing, 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 bing. We had our beautiful Marine standing there, bing, 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 bing. You know, in the old days, bing, bong. You know, with the map, bing, bing, bing. Little mouth on him, bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 they're cleaning up. Fix it up, bing, bing, bing. A 14-point plan, bing, bing, bing. Anthony Weiner, you know, the little bing, bing, bing. Everyone's attacked me, has gone bing. Everyone else.
Oh wait, this is great too.
People, and I have to see people, and I know it's.
This is when he hit the buy visibility note so hard he almost won the election, bro. You guys remember this one?
To do that, but you have to do what you have to do. You know, I'm the president. I can't sit in the basement and say, "Let's wait this thing out." I'm not going to do that. And now I'm immune. They tell me I'm immune. I could come down and start kissing everybody. I'll kiss every guy, man and woman, man and woman. Look at that guy, how handsome he is. I'll kiss him. Not with a lot of enjoyment, but that's okay.
Trump implying the husband of the woman who was talking to him is in hell?
She calls me up. It's the nicest thing that's ever happened. Or anything. She calls me up. It's the nicest thing that's ever happened. Thank you so much. John would be so thrilled. He's looking down. He'd be so thrilled. Thank you so much, sir. I said, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Maybe he's looking up. I don't know. I don't know.
Who was this?
Maybe. But let's assume he's looking down. But I give her anything.
Who was that about? Oh, here, this is the Kamaru Usman
UFC
one.
Fan, anybody like UFC? It's, I'll tell you what, that's right, Usman. He goes, Usman. He's, I know who he is. He's tough, that's who he is. Kamaru Usman, where is our champ? Come on, champ, get up. Man, oh, man.
Oh, he said John McCain's in hell? Oh, dude. Craziness. I mean, he ain't wrong, but like still, that's kind of crazy that a Republican was able to say that.
Indian.
He was just such a sassy little bitch, dude. He was so good at being sassy. I mean, here, who could forget what he said about John McCain?
Frank, let me get to it. It's a lot of money. I supported him. He lost. He let us down. But, he lost. So I never liked him as much after that because I don't like losers. But Frank, let me get to it. He hit me. He's not a war hero. He's a war hero. He's a war hero.
5.5 years.
He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate.
How did he not lose after that? Like that was my moment. I mean, he's not wrong, but like also, after I heard that, because like John McCain sucks, right? But after I heard him say that, and he didn't even suffer at all, I was like, it's over. It's done.
To tell you. Do you agree with that? He's a war hero because he was captured. Okay? You can have, and I believe perhaps he's a war hero, but right now he said some very bad things about a lot of people. So what I said is John McCain, I disagree with him that these people aren't crazy. And very importantly, and I speak the truth, he graduated.
Wait, what?
Graduated last in his class at Annapolis. So I said, nobody knows that. I said he graduated last or second to last. He graduated last in his class at Annapolis. And he was upset. I said, why? For telling the truth? See, you're not supposed to say that somebody graduated last or second to last in their class because you're supposed to be, like Frank says, very nice.
The hell comment was about John Dingell. Yeah, not John McCain. Okay, but I like my heroes. I like war heroes who weren't captured is absolutely fucking John McCain.
Folks, I want to make America great again. We want to get down to brass tacks. We don't want to listen to his stuff with.
This is the best one. Which one is this?
People of India are going crazy that President Obama was constantly chewing gum. And then on top of that, he took it out of his mouth, put it back. You can't do it. It's disgusting.
Oh, these were so good. Dude, he used to do these like little short videos. God damn, dude. He was so... I forgot these, bro. These were so fucking good. He would just like do these like TikTok videos basically. Barney Frank protruding, looking terrible today, protruding nipples in the blue shirt. So disrespectful. The Taco Bowl video, yeah, that was a fucking awesome one. I mean, yeah, he called Tim Pool, called Tim Cook, Tim Apple.
Putting up the labor forces because we have to. We have so many companies coming in. People like Tim, you're expanding all over and doing things that I really wanted you to do right from the beginning. I used to say, Tim, you got to start doing it over here, and you really have. I mean, you've really put a big investment in our country. We appreciate it very much, Tim Apple. But
he was mad about the women Ghostbusters. Yeah, he said Tim Apple, bro. Ridiculous. Dude, I wonder if we could watch old Apprentice episodes, dude, because that could be kind of pog. Old Apprentice episode would be kind of pog. Oh, here, this is the best one. Wait, where's the video? No, where's the video? I want the video, not this bullshit.
We had a case where we had an African-American guy who was a fan of mine. Great fan, great guy. In fact, I want to find out what's going on with him.
You know what I'm... Oh, look at my African-American over here. Look.
Old Apprentice eps go hard, really?
Rick Perry, watch him. He's a comer.
Look at him. Are you the greatest? Do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. So we have an African-American guy at one of the... I had a 2-week regimen of hydroxychloroquine, and I've taken it, I think, just about 2 weeks. I think it's another day. So, and I'm still here. I'm still here. And I tested very positively in another sense. So this morning, yeah, I tested positively toward negative, right? So, no, I tested perfectly this morning.
They're remaking Indiana Jones without Harrison Ford. You can't do that. And now they're making Ghostbusters with only women. What's going on?
Oh, is this the video? You find it?
I lived in New York City and Manhattan all my life, okay? So, you know, my views are a little bit different than if I lived in Iowa.
Partial birth abortion.
I'm very pro-choice. I am pro-choice.
No, not this one. The original video. No shot. NBC would clap you harder than Fox.
Will looked at him and smacked him. They kill birds by the thousand. He was like a boiler ready to explode.
Bro, these are all fire. Every single one of these is fucking incredible, okay?
Many people have been asking me to review things. Last night, I went to the opening of The Dark Knight Rises, which is commonly known as the Batman movie. The movie is really worthwhile seeing, and most importantly, Trump Tower, my building, plays a role. We went to a pizza parlor with our families. A lot of people are asking about why am I using plastic forks and knives that the pizza parlor gave. This way you can take the top of the pizza off. You're not just eating the crust. I like not to eat the crust. Well, now it's really happening. I pick up today's New York Times, the business section, and I read on the front page, China imposes new tariffs on U.S. vehicles. Look at that. Isn't that nice? What are the long-term liabilities if we continue to allow China to do what they're doing to this country? China imposes new tariffs on U.S. vehicles.
Wait, what is this? You found old Anthony Weiner ones?
Hopefully Anthony Weiner stays off Vine. He's really sick. Anthony Weiner, you're sick. You're fired. Weiner, it's time for you to get out. You're a total joke. We don't want perverts elected in New York City. No perverts. Hopefully Anthony Weiner stays off Vine. He's really sick. I've known him for a long time, and he's not a good person, not a good guy. Then on top of that, this sexual perversion happened. If this guy makes a comeback, it will be one of the great comebacks of all time. He was never good before, and he really turned out not to be good. Anybody so perverted or so stupid to do what he did should not be entitled to a comeback. So hopefully we've heard the last. Now I've known...
So good.
Oh, look at my African-American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest?
What? We've already... we already saw this. When he talked about the Pope, yeah, we did see that. Dude, I am so fucking tired. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me.
22%. China is taking our jobs. China imposes new tariffs. The Chinese government, the answer, we won't have a country. They already have tariffs, but new tariffs. They're taking our jobs. China is rebuilding itself. We talk about free trade. These people aren't free traders. Unexpectedly imposing new tariffs.
Oh, this one was great. Frederick Douglass.
I am very proud now that we have a museum in the National Mall where people can learn about Reverend King, so many other things. Frederick Douglass is an example of somebody who's done an amazing job and is being recognized more and more, I notice.
Many people are learning about and recognizing you probably have COVID, but not testing positive on antigen yet. I mean, I tested 2 days ago. I also have not lost my taste or smell. I don't know why you immediately go for fucking COVID. I would like to extend my wishes to everyone, even the haters and losers on 9/11. Yeah, that's a huge one. The meme you posted on your IG based on a Trump moment? Oh, this one.
Start kissing everybody.
I'll kiss every guy, man and woman, man and woman. Look at that guy, how handsome he is. I'll kiss him.
This is pretty good. Oh, shit.
Kiss.
Wasn't that Austinox who made that? Taste and smell happening less with this variant, but yeah, that was weird, champ. Bro, I'm just tired, man. I'm not sick. You know what I mean? I have nothing going on. And motherfuckers immediately are like, oh, you must have COVID. I literally got tested. And you're like, oh, it must be COVID. I don't have a sore throat. I don't have body aches. I just am fatigued. And I don't sleep well. Like, I don't even have enough symptoms for a doctor to be like, yeah, let's take a look. Maybe it's COVID. And homies are out here like, no, it's definitely COVID for sure. I think you should be watchful. You should be mindful. RIP, dude. Like, where could I have gotten it? Even. I love that we've honestly become we've actually Twitch stream is great because you basically get like WebMD delivered directly to you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh dude, yeah, like you don't have to go to WebMD. Like you have cancer and you're dying. I'll tell you for free, actually. It's so good. So fucking good, dude. It's me, I'm Kathy.